decision of the United States concerning the application for immigrant visas. Where are you in the process? What have you been told by the whichever department you're dealing with here? Sort of what now? What is the state of uncertainty for you? What is left hanging? What is it you just don't know what's going to happen? I'd love to hear from you on that. I've been trying to reach Basil Jarrett as well, Major Basil Jarrett, Director of Communications with MOCA. This morning on the front page, senior cops targeted in cocaine probe. Soldiers also reportedly eyed in investigation linked to drug find at CTOC storage facility. Boy, nearly a dozen high-ranking policemen and soldiers are targets of a widening narcotics investigation linked to seizure of cocaine from a police storage facility in January, which has drawn the attention of Jamaica's international law enforcement partners. Sources have disclosed, according to sources, the investigation has been expanded to determine whether law enforcement personnel significantly underreported the quantity of cocaine seized during an operation in Western Jamaica months earlier. 2 illegal parcels of cocaine were found inside a storage facility at the since disbanded Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Division CTOC in January. The JCF disclosed in a statement citing the findings of an internal audit. Incident triggered an immediate high-level investigation, and weeks later the division tasked with dismantling organized crime syndicates in Jamaica was gutted by Police Commissioner Dr. Blake, with more than 40 policemen and women assigned there transferred to other division. Investigations spilled into the public domain yesterday when major organized and anti-corruption agency MOCA conducted early morning search operation at the St. Andrew home of a senior officer who was assigned to CTOC, according to multiple sources. The senior officer was transported in handcuffs to 2 other locations in St. Andrew and Clarendon, where searches were also conducted. Sources reveal the search operations were expected to continue overnight into today at locations linked to other suspects. In a quote, "Our external partners are down our backs on this one," a top law enforcement operative told the Gleaner. MOCA confirmed late Wednesday that its agents were engaged in a series of operations to execute search and seizure warrants at a number of locations across corporate area as part of ongoing investigation. However, Major Basil Jarrett, Director of Communications at MOCA, declined to divulge information due to sensitive nature of the investigation and today's operation. I am unable to divulge any, except to say the public will be apprised of more as soon as we are in a position to safely and responsibly do so. The audit of the storage facility at CTOC was triggered by the arrest of Police Inspector Martin Walker, who was also assigned to CTOC, JCF said in a statement issued in January. Yes, Major, keep it very close to your chest and tell us when it is safe so to do. Yes, let us hear from you if you've been impacted by the halt on processing for immigrant visa or whatever others.
Miss Crooks.
Kuya, what time is it?
You don't want to talk to me, you know. Let me turn off a second here.
Me I go hang up then, you know.
Because
9:36.
time now they style me. Give me time. You start take interview. You start have callers a whole over from 10 o'clock. Because right into me time. So me.
What time is your time?
Me have to change up my time. 11.
Exactly. And I cannot manage you at 9:36. Even though it's your birthday today. How old are you today? That's the only reason me I talk to you right now.
And every time.
Can you turn old boy like you?
Every time. You can't get your peer interview you're going to do.
How old is the old boy today? Eh? You think me don't know? I have your X-file here. Oh?
Sure.
The only reason me I talk to you.
Sure.
I show you just turned 50.
Sure.
Oh?
Sure.
Happy birthday, me friend. Do not come again.
Just
you think you alone know for my birthday? Oh, that's the only reason me I talk to you. How old are you today, comrade?
Me not talk about no birthday, because we talk about the police them.
You're a witness?
You see police now?
You're Jehovah's Witness?
You see police now, they investigate police.
Can't
not
tell me when I'm how old he is today.
Not some of the politicians them. A good,
how politician coming at this?
Pressure must come with beer down pound man for to investigate certain things. Because a lot of things you don't know and a lot of things only they cover up because I'm no favorite politician, no favorite big man, no favorite big friend. So pressure must come down pound too. You understand me?
No, and
I have no problem with what is happening. Because you see, if I never international.
No.
If I never international.
Not so.
You see.
Not so, because we've had similar.
They won't do anything about it.
No. The code says our external partners are down on our backs, but it doesn't mean that had it not been for the external partners, we wouldn't do something. It doesn't mean that at all. It doesn't mean that. But it is good. As I said, what I think, not in this instance, but what I think is happening with this whole heap of drugs find that we keep hearing about because of Trump's bombing of all of these vessels on the high seas. They're trying to find ways, not this particular one, because this one was in January, maybe before the heavy bombing and so forth started. But they're trying to find ways of getting the drugs into the United States by not using the sea. And that is why we're hearing... Like
Ian Fleming Airport.
All of the land matters them. The massive find down of customs the other day. And if you're going through now, you have team from all sort of police searching you before you actually check in at the airport. Because there are people in high office who are colluding with individuals to get the cocaine through. As I played last week, man even open him skin and make doctor sew it back up after him put the cocaine in there so that they can take it through the airports. Yeah? A lot is going on.
I want them, man. I want them to come under sustain, but because them alone, you have some things happen in this country, and as I said, they know, they cover it, because of money, them take a money and they cover it, and now for them they know a long time say they're naked. But you have some people who have on no clothes, them naked, and you have some people who have on no clothes, and they know them weather, and them not. So until pressure starts come down now from international partners for some of these big wigs, then put pressure upon somebody and put them in a handcuff and search them. Nothing will happen.
See who you can get. Tell me how the asylum thing, the immigrant visa thing impacting any of your friends. Have you spoken to anybody about it?
No, for family, but we don't care because we say a Trump country, and he do whatever he want to do. It is his country. We don't have a problem. Our family don't have a problem with Uncle Trump. It is his country. Him do I want to do. What we need to do is to set our country straight. That is what we need. That's something we have to run go there. And in me hear Mr. Bartlett today talk more airlift from Panama, whatever. No, I don't know him I do. Jamaicans go over there because a lot of people they don't want to waste their money to go to embassy to go look visa, and they don't get it, and it is so expensive now to travel to America. So thousands of Jamaicans per month. I go all of my family and my friends, them only becoming left here. Everybody at Panama, them go Panama, Costa Rica, Mexico, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, Brazil. That's where everybody is going now. So it's not Mr. Bartlett I do. It's because Jamaicans are ditching America and Canada for Central and South America.
No.
My cousins them are going that day and they overbook. They have to send one empty plane from Panama come here to take people.
No, but the point is that there are more flights available now from different cities into Jamaica, which is good, so that your people, part of the reason, when you're traveling, Comrade, you're likely to travel to a country where the air passage from your country to that country is easy, and also from that country coming home. Part of the reason the Caribbean, traveling the Caribbean is not as good as it should be is because you have to take one circuitous route. It's not a one-day travel if you go all up, or 2 days if you go all at Trinidad. Because you have to go through Miami, and then from Miami to wherever else, and then to wherever. I don't even remember the route because I went to Trinidad maybe once or twice, and that was over 20 years ago. I understand there's a direct flight maybe to Antigua. I think it's Antigua or one of the territories. But if you don't know the passage in or out, and if there's not ease of travel, you're not likely to want to go there. So that's what Bartlett is saying.
That's not the only thing. It is expensive to travel to Trinidad or Barbados. It is much cheaper to go to Panama or Mexico.
But why is it more expensive to travel? Because of the passage that you have to take to get there.
And that's what I'm saying. Passage or non-passage, it's not Mr. Bartlett. It's because it is cheaper to go to Panama and to Colombia and all of these places. That is why the Jamaicans are now going there. And a couple months ago, or over a year ago, I told you that something is wrong in our country. Because why the prices? These countries, they are getting the original product, the brand. And why is it that we are getting not even the original as a knockoff, and it is more expensive than the original? And you're saying that, I'm supposed to prove it. And that's even toothpaste. Will I buy toothpaste at Jamaica again?
Who, you?
Because the Colgate toothpaste that you get here are foolishness. Compared to what you get in Panama. Panama, you get the original. You get the original armor. My cousins then come yesterday, and the amount of supplement with the pan top of my fridge top, I buy one, get one free. You buy one, and the dates are good.
That can't help you, though, you know.
Huh?
That can't help you.
Me know. You know what don't help me? Minimize corruption, because boy, oh boy, Miss Crooks. The man, them just sit down, and them just transfer the wealth from the poor to the rich, and them just dry eyes, and them just look in your face and I do it, and they don't care.
All right.
And it is sad.
Have a good day today. What's the plan for the rest of the day?
What's the plan for the rest of the day? See, me can't talk to get some of them patrol fixed, because the man called me a while ago from the car parts of town. He like the parts for the front.
You do that every day. You have a nice cocktail lined up for this evening? Or you're just going to be miserable for the rest of the birthday? Miserable,
man, if hole in too deep. I mean, if I answer them or if I malahu. Too deep. Too deep.
Caustic for the first 49, caustic into the 50th. Happy birthday. Goodbye.
Too deep.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You're tuned to Radio Jamaica. It's 9:45.
When money comes in from foreign, VM Money Transfer Services is a safe and secure place to collect your funds with VM Money Express locations in Mobile, Valmont, Savlamar, Mandeville, Nearpen, Old Harbour, and Spanish Town. Get every cent to MoneyGram, Ria, Remitly, and their other trusted partners. And them never run out of money. Plus, buy and sell US, Canadian, and pound sterling at competitive rates. Visit vmmoneytransfer.myvmgroup for details. VM Money Transfer Services. Transform your everyday.
This year's bird hunting season has been shortened to 5 weekends, beginning Saturday, August 22 and ending Sunday, September 20, 2026. Only the Zenaida dove, white-winged dove, mourning dove, and the white-crowned pigeon may be hunted where permitted. Hunting sessions are sunrise to 9 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. to sunset on Saturdays, and from sunrise to 9 a.m. on Sundays. Only 15 birds may be shot during a session, and no more than 8 should be white-crowned pigeons. The head of each bird must be retained on the body for inspection. For further details, contact the National Environment and Planning Agency.
Now's the time to create those feel-good days. At Courts, find what you need to make your home a place that feels good with up to $60,000 off select items. Get AC starting at $52,999, plus save on TVs, appliances, furniture, mattresses, and more. Get it all with a payment plan you'll feel good about. It's all about feel-good days. Brought to you by Courts. bringing value home. Offers end August 31st, 2026. Conditions apply.
Did you know that Bank of Jamaica works to keep inflation, or the rate at which prices rise, low, stable and predictable at between 4% and 6%? Listen to Radio Jamaica 94 FM on the last Thursday every month at 12:25 p.m. for Inflation Watch, a discussion of the main factors influencing price changes in Jamaica. That's Inflation Watch on Radio Jamaica 94 FM on the last Thursday every month at 12:25 p.m. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica.
The voice of the nation is Radio Jamaica. You're now listening to Emily Shields Talk with Substance on Hotline. Radio Jamaica, active for the good of our nation.
Thank you, listeners. We're back with you on the hotline. Thank you, Leaford. Leaford from Monique tells me traveling to Trinidad is not so difficult now because there are 3 direct flights by Caribbean Airlines weekly, but it's difficult to reach the other Caribbean islands. And somebody tells me here now that Panama is only an hour away. Yeah. All right. Let's see who we have. 2178.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Shields.
John.
And how are you doing?
Not too bad. And you?
I'm giving thanks. May I take this opportunity to wish my friend and brother happy birthday and hope that he have a wonderful year.
Comrade, I know
Yes.
your Bex. Him no want nobody know him birthday, you know, and me go call it out.
Decent young man.
You met him?
Not personally.
Oh.
But we correspond on the phone regularly.
Oh, in your in your group?
No, not in a group. One-on-one.
Oh.
Yeah. Mr. Shields, a couple of things here. Yesterday, I was privileged to hear a speech given by the President and CEO for Barita, Senator Raman Small Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's very interesting what he was saying. And he was talking about the economy and how bad the economy is, and things that must be done for to cushion the crisis, especially in a time of back to school. And you know, he did not dismiss the tremendous effect of Melissa and the economy. But he spoke about our economy going down long before Melissa. And that is something which we must take into consideration. If Melissa hadn't come, the economy wouldn't be so bad, but it would have been bad. Because the signs were there about what's happening long before Melissa. And Melissa come now and make it even worse. And then we have a government who does not believe in cushioning the crisis.
Really?
Because when they impose taxes on some products,
like
and
what?
some other things.
Like what?
You see the taxes when they impose, so they might try to get more revenue. And you know them as a
No, like what?
Tell them out.
Like
Sugar
what?
with drink, the hotel thing, and other things.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean? So we have to tell them out.
you come here complain about taxes on sugary drink, that low-hanging fruit.
I am not complaining.
You are complaining. You said the government imposed taxes.
But is that the only thing alone impose tax ban?
That is why I'm asking you, like, what are you talking about? Because I don't see why.
I am sure you're the lady who listen to the presentation.
Listen to me.
And I'm sure you know exactly what the taxes were imposed on you.
No, you are making... No, John.
Know.
You are making the presentation now. And this idea...
So you say you don't know.
You see this falsity, the falsity that you've come with firstly, to say that there's no cushioning of the effect.
But there's no cushioning.
Not true. Absolutely not true.
All right. Tell me what.
There's been a whole expansion in a lot of social safety nets. A lot.
You know, I am happy you mentioned that.
A lot. No, you're not going to dispute it either because it is the
Mrs.
truth.
No, I am happy you mentioned that because
Yeah.
tell me what now. As you mentioned the social security nets, these social security nets like NHS, PAT, these are programs of a socialist policies.
Yeah, you're going into something else. Listen, I am not interested in a fight with Damian Crawford and Mark Golding now about anything concerning a return. I'm not. Don't go down. Don't convolute. Don't mix up everything in one. Don't mix up everything in one. Cause you're gonna go back to. You want to go back to whether the socialist ideals are good for Jamaica or not. I will have that conversation with you, but not now. What I'm saying is, John, your argument that there has not been any assistance to vulnerable, that is not true.
There have been a minimum assistance.
It's not minimum.
Yeah, that's a bare minimum this year. But let them continue. Even with that this year, we are seeing where people are having very difficult to survive. When you can find that the debt and credit card which other people live off of has been $94 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And where the repossession of vehicle and property has gone up dramatically. But this is, you know, that the country is in a very deep hole. And it will take a different approach to get us out of this hole.
So it cannot be disputed, John. It cannot be disputed by any truth-talking individual that the economy is facing pressures on many sides. It cannot be disputed that the pressures have been exacerbated by Hurricane Melissa. And before that, there were pressures, because we don't look at things in isolation. We see where the world was, and we know what the impact could have been on a small economy like Jamaica, but we know what the impact has been because of decent government policies. And I'm on this program on record to say that we were blessed with one of the greatest finance ministers ever in Dr. Nigel Clark. And I was prepared when Nigel Clark was minister to defend that position before any person. And I know that as a result of what he did, the vision that he had and the expansion that he had in economic management, we've been able to reap some dividends, but we would need to have been in such an exceedingly good state before, say, 2019, 2020, to prevent us suffering the ways that we are suffering now. And we were not in that such good state.
But let me tell you something, Cecile.
Yes.
You see, Nigel Clark came and he got a good economy coming out of the points of the Miller era.
No, that's not true.
The safeguard, everything was set and please, let us not dispute that.
It's not true.
Clark said.
It wasn't a good economy. It's an economy that was potentially on the turn. If things were sustained and if there was a thinking outside the box, not only to sustain, but to move the economy in a particular way. And he did. Nigel wasn't speaking from any briefing that he got from advisors. He lived that thing.
No. What Nigel Clark was doing, he was following a script left by Dr. Peter Phillips and the PMP. But it's not what this is our Minister of Education.
When they send you the
So,
talking points, tell them when they come. When
No,
they say no,
I don't get talking points.
John,
Listen.
please,
Listen.
when they send you with the talking points to come to me, tell them to give you one and let them feed you with a lot of information about it instead of jumping from pillar to post. Me can't deal with the jump.
I do not get talking points. I'm an independent person.
Well, spend some more time on one thing so we can talk about it, because I don't like when you move from one thing to the next.
Sometimes there are things that we need to talk about. Our Minister of Education recently told us that out of 300 schools, only 46 is really ready for September.
46 out of 300 and something?
I spoke to you about when it's a national emergency. When you see other countries have a national emergency, all hands are on deck. I remember Mark Golin saying to the Prime Minister, right after Melissa, let's form a group with the opposition, civil society, and other entities, and let us work together to get Jamaica out of this crisis. The Prime Minister, in his lack of wisdom, said no, they're not far, no good, they're going to do it by himself. And we have seen where we have fallen down dramatically. Machine, I remember the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Mr. Morgan. I call him 3Fs. I won't say what
He's
Fs
not
mean.
the permanent secretary, he's the parliamentary secretary.
The Parliamentary Secretary. I won't say what Fs mean.
I'm
I
not,
call him 3Fs.
I'm not interested in what you think it means.
Well, he came to the nation recently and said that all government schools will be reopened come September. We need to ask you the question. I never hear no journalist ask him, in what condition? Because if the minister told us that all the 40 out of 300 schools is ready, what conditions will this school be opening?
Let me find out that, because that's a good question.
I think I needed to get on the ball, Mr. Chief.
Thank you for the call.
Respect.
Time for a break.